All right, welcome everyone. Roughly 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, in that area, I started doing a lot of depression and anxiety videos, and it was taking off really well. At that particular time, as the progress went on further and further, it started hurting me more because it was bringing up way too many of my memories. Um, I'm ready to attack it again. So the video that I will be sharing, I do own that video. I do have all rights to that video. Uh, it is in my playlist for depression and anxiety. You might want to take a look at that. I'm actually thinking about bringing them back, the videos back on a Friday night. I do host freedom of speech on Friday nights, so maybe I could alternate. 1 week freedom of speech, another week depression and anxiety. So I'm hoping that you guys would like to get this back because, as you see in this particular video, there is a lot of people out there that wants to bring up to awareness and be out there to be able to help people. So, once again, for YouTube purposes, I gotta let everybody know this is my video. It is coming straight from my YouTube catalog, my playlist. So if you want to check it out, it's Depression Anxiety playlist. No further list. So if you want to check it out, it's Depression. All right, and we are going to go here. We're going to expand this. Hit the play. I'm hoping I won't get no feedback. Welcome to Lucky 7 Mud Mowers YouTube.com. I'm having a little bit of issues with my internet connection, so just give me a little bit and we'll get the show going. I tried to see if I could get it working properly, but we're going to see what's going on. All right, here we go. Not sure if that worked. Let's see. We got 5 people watching. I got a couple things here. I think which is slowing the computer down. Hey, Val lady. Share this to the screen. And we are going to start off with a little video. I'm not sure if I can do it that way. This is not really working the way I liked. Seems like I froze. In this video, I do own all rights. It's one of my older videos. I'm replaying again. Hopefully, some people will get the idea of what depression, anxiety is. What I'm doing here is interfering.
Nobody wants to think there's something wrong with them. They didn't want people to think that I wasn't strong enough. Yep.
At the recording, I had some issues with the internet.
We're expected to be quite tough. And I guess mental health is no different. The phrase I use and repeat it over and over again to myself because I'm not coping well. Simple. I'm not coping well. One of the things I was probably reluctant to do at the time was ask for assistance. I've never had a family doctor. So in that regard, I've always sort of gone to different doctors. I was never done before. I was actually quite frank with my GP. I said, I'm feeling really crap. The first thing he said to me was, I can help you. And for me, that was huge. The fact that you walked in the door and you wanted to speak to somebody, you need to be honest with them. You need to really articulate how you recognise that there's an issue and do something about it. Asking questions of my GP made me feel like I was able to control that over my life. Knowing that there is other options out there.
I'm trying to fix the echo problem, so give me a little bit.
It's something that I really consider at the time. I think it's important to ask.
Trying to fix the echo problem, so give me a little bit.
Because you need to know that one thing doesn't work, something else may.
There are so many options for different therapies, counselling,
Medication, antidepressants, for instance,
meditation, mindfulness.
exercise, good diet.
It's all part of getting to that solution point, getting to being better, to being healthier.
It's important to ask the question about which option is right for you, because you really want to get started on the right foot.
Having a full understanding of them, being able to prioritise them and work through them to ensure that I was actually choosing something that I thought was the right solution for me.
Different things suit different people. It's what suits you, what you might like to do.
Understanding implications or side effects is very important. Knowing the detail helps me. If I don't know about something, I'm more likely to think, I don't know that. It's all about education.
Get a realistic idea of when you're starting to feel better, so you know if something's working or something isn't working. You know the signs, you know the triggers, and you know whether it's time to reset it or put it on.
If something hasn't worked, it doesn't mean you failed. It just means that it wasn't right for you. Try something else.
It's not easy, you know what? Tend to be. But it's certainly easy when you've got people in your corner.
Ask as many questions that will allow you to leave that doctor's presence saying, I think I understand what might be happening.
Don't think that others haven't been through what you've been through. Take action and be part of the solution.
Welcome everybody. I got a few depression anxiety videos. Well, I'd like to say thank you to my existing members out there. Guys all know if you hit that join button, I do a shout out to you guys. YouTube name, live video on Friday and Sundays. Let's welcome Froggy. The channel link is in there if anybody would like to come up on the panel. I am having some internet connection problems, so just bear with me and we will work everything out here. One thing at a time. All right, so Timothy hashtag my hand, Katrina's Portrait World, Thomas Andrews, Laura Jones, Diane Shaw, Mud Digger 732, Jenny Ruppert, Corchette, Dirt Fort Racing, Batchy Bubbles, Stoker's Mud Mowers, Cheryl, Scott Keller, aka Mr. Briggs, Newly Bites, Twisted Between Garage, Mower Outlaw, Christopher C, Val Lady 49, Mike's World, Polar Bear Ed, Froggy Went Knitting, Mud Mower 83, Roller Grower, Tampa Boys Customs, Steinoff, aka my mom and dad, which is Mike Cotelling, Gaming, Jeff Schools, Go Cuts or Gone Fishing, Rosanna, BS Small Engine, Mud Mower, Iron Dog 63, Rolling Through Life, Hal Fisher, Mud Mower Farms, Grandpa's Adventures, The Other Trucker James Best, The Perkins Life 4, and Fritz Smith. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that's out there, and we have a few people that's coming to the panel. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Depression and Anxiety videos. We do this every Friday and Sunday morning. Friday nights at 7, and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. People that can't make it on Fridays. All right, once again, this is only a recording that I did earlier. About a year and a half ago, close to 2 years. I got to check out the date to be exactly, but I'm just trying to figure out the audio problems. I'm having a little bit of echo, but this is going to give a couple people examples what the depression and anxiety videos are all about. I'd like to see if I could try to get them back on Friday nights. Maybe not every Friday, but every other Friday. So there is a poll. If you'd like to answer, take the poll, it's in the notification post for the YouTubers. Let's continue. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Lucky. Hey, Sparky.
Good morning. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that's in the chat. there's so many in there already. We got a total of 16 people chatting. Greppers, Adventures, Katrina's, Nightbot, Gotchat, Cats, and more. And there's one other gentleman that here that I noticed that was new, so I want to give him a shout out. And that was Square Table Designated Podcast. I believe I said that properly. Thank you very much for showing up, and everybody else in the chat. So how is everybody doing today?
I'm doing okay today.
That's good. My internet is running a little bit low today. I don't know why. I think it's because I have like 3 windows open. Yeah, I got a couple windows open for video clips.
Yeah, I've had a rough night, so I've had a crazy night's sleep, so yeah.
Let's see here. I'm just trying to get.
Just sorted out my new logos and bits and pieces today, and I'm trying to have a 5-minute break.
Awesome. Froggy, how you doing today? I'm hoping that we get a
I'm
couple
doing
people
okay
that
this morning. I
wants to
slept
have
last
us
night, which is a good thing.
back. Awesome.
I got about 6 inches of snow.
Oh wow. Let's see here. I got one. The browser can't access the screen. Oh, my best video too, and I can't access.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Give it a minute. Let's see it'll pop up.
Sometimes StreamYard is really bad at the moment for some reason this week.
Right. Share screen. And we are going to here. Did it share? I think it did. Yep. All right. We'll play this last clip and then I'll shut them down because I think this is the reason why my computer is slowing down a little bit. We do have one more person in the basement. If you just hold on, I'll add you up in a second. Yeah, that would definitely mess up your sleeping schedule. All right, so that's the last little video clip. All right. Now it's going to get interesting. Now it's going to get interesting. Panel's going to open up. We're going to have a lot more people in here. This is what I would like to have the panel to go with every Friday night. chat that came up asking for the link. I think Grandpa was up there. So, once again, for people that's just logging on, I've said this before, it's basically depression and anxiety videos. If anybody has any issues they would like to talk or discuss about any of the ongoing problems, or we are not doctors here, we're basically just a tight community that wants to try to help everybody out during the hard times we have here. So if anybody would like to start an open conversation. How are you? Really doesn't seem like having good internet connection. This day we had a lot of problems with internet. Everybody did.
Hey, Grandpa.
I don't even see Grandpa. I got you, Grandpa. How you doing, Grandpa?
Doing okay. How are you doing?
Ah, we're doing just fine. Well, of course,
Yes.
everybody says that, right?
Yep. Yes, that's the old Katrina.
You
Still the
I've just
same
had to
woman, though.
refresh because I think you've just broke up a little bit on the sound. Oh.
Yeah, I'm having some real bad issues with my internet this morning.
Oh, we got
Mr.
Wolf.
Briggs, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, Scott.
Fun.
So as you guys all noticed, shouldn't have to say it, but you guys all know is past week I've been, should say slacking. I've been taking a little bit of time off of the internet. I've been actually watching the videos when I'm having my morning coffee, but I'll be honest with you, with my lives, even on a Friday and today, I didn't even want to be up here. But that maybe 1% of someone that's either watching or up on a video, they look forward to seeing these videos and be able to have that chance to be able to talk about that issue. So that's the only reason why I am up here. I'm still going to show my support. I just need to take a little bit of time for myself with everything that has been going on. So don't think I just left you guys in the dust. It's just sometimes you need a little bit of time to gather yourself before you could continue with your life.
You mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We don't want to pick up we don't want to go online seeing this video of a guy jumping off a bridge up in Connecticut or Mass, whatever.
No, it's not like that. It's just sometimes you need to gather yourself before you can present yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm just saying, hey, that's what happens if you get some people get to that point.
Well, I'm going to tell you something now. What's happened in the UK? Like I said, a young lady has lost her benefits and she committed suicide because of everything at the moment. Because of the UK government, they should have the 1-year-old kid behind, and because the government wants her to look for work, and she basically holded this the WDP letter in her hand, and she took an overdose, and she spent 5 days on the ward and died. Now the government's got blood on their hands. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of stress out at the moment. There's a lot of everything around at the moment.
Yes. What I like to say is one thing is to one of my members that's up on the panel. It's going to be a very tough week for her incoming. I just want you to know and have the understanding there are a lot of loved ones out here that do love you.
Thank you.
And that is going to be ready to be able to talk to you at any given time. So it shouldn't be just this 1 week, it's any other time, but you follow what I'm explaining to you for next week.
I
So if there's
appreciate
any
it.
time that you need to talk to somebody, just pick up the phone and talk to someone. You know, myself, everybody,
Thank you.
anyone that's out there.
Love you.
But
I appreciate it.
you know, we all
I'm
know it's going to be a
included in
tough
that.
week for you.
Oh, thank you.
Kochek Katzenmoore, how are you doing today? She was last week. She came in the panel a little bit late.
All right, so
That's
just a
why,
little
she
recap
was
here.
unable
This
to
is
get
one
on
of my
there.
older videos. I do have all
She is
rights to
here
it. It's
today. We
my video. I
congratulate you for
hosted the
showing
panel.
up. Thank you.
This is depression and anxiety videos. Thank you.
Uh,
You can find that in my I think this playlist. is very, very
Uh,
important. I'm actually replaying this because I this one have here was a mental health
one of my
issues in my
best
family.
live
I had a nephew
videos
commit
for this
suicide,
description.
and I had a sister that tried
So I want to
suicide
try
like
to
6 or
see if I
7
could be able to bring
times.
this back, and I'm trying to see
She finally
how
died
many
of
people will be actually
disease
into
resulting
this type of
from
videos
her trying to
again.
commit suicide
Uh,
so many
So in
times.
the comments below,
And depression just runs
not in the
our
chat, but
family.
if
My
you scroll
brother
on the
has
bottom, you
cancer,
could be able to
and
place a
he's
comment
suffering from it
after the video is
really
complete.
bad right now.
Also, you check up on
And
the
it's a
YouTube
subject that just
descriptions
needs to be talked
where
about.
you get the notifications,
And
the
I'm
little
so
bell
appreciative
there
that
or
you
whatever.
all are expressing
If you're
yourselves,
scrolling down and checking
what
out
you've been
videos, you'll
going
be
through,
able to see a
because we're
poll.
all different. We've
It's like
had
a post.
different
You post your
experiences
stuff
with it.
there.
And
Create
I
posts.
just really,
Well, there's
really
a poll there.
appreciate you doing this.
If you guys want to see more of these videos, enjoy this one. Let's continue with the video. I've been suffering it for over 30 years. I've had some many issues that I've actually been bringing out lately over the internet. A few people say, well, why are you bringing your personal life over the internet? Well, my personal life concerns all my friends and family because as of like what's going on past year or so, you guys are my friends, you guys are my family, because everything around here, as you know, probably in your neck of the woods, is closed. There's not much anyone can do besides turn to the internet for socializing and talking, because all the hospitals, you can't turn yourself into the hospital if you have depression, because therefore they're going to turn you away. All the doctor's office that deals with the depression and anxiety to be able to get help is also closed. They're also doing it all online as well. If not, they do it by the phone call. So it's tough for anybody to be able to get the help. So I guess what I'm trying to explain is the reason why I presented this bring out is because once again, I've been suffering for a long period of time. And I happened to click on to one particular video, which I haven't seen this gentleman in a long time. And that he happened to do one video. And it kind of inspired me to be able to bring out the awareness, which he did to me. So the gentleman's name is Junkyard Garage. So I want to say a huge thanks to you for bringing and enlightening myself to be able to do what I do to be able to help somebody. What I'm trying to say is everybody that's in the panel or in the chat knows somebody that needs to be able to have that little extra help in that conversation, that talk to. This is the reason why I go live and do it. I'm not afraid, and nobody else that has anxiety and depression should be afraid to be able to discuss about their issues.
No.
We all been there. I've been scared to talk about them.
That's right. Yeah.
And I think we need to bring it to us understanding nobody should hide from this depression or anxiety. Depression is huge. Anxiety builds up after that. We shouldn't hide from it. So
No.
that's the way how I feel.
Well, can I just say that from the ones that I'm really new on this, but like and what has happened with you, Lucky, and But here's the difference with me. I suffer from depression, but I have nothing to be unhappy about. I have a wonderful marriage. I have a peaceful and beautiful. I have pets that I love, and we're doing okay financially. I have nothing to be depressed about, but yet I have depression, and that's what people don't understand. And they'll say things like, well, "Get up, and go for a walk." Well, what's that going to do? I just people have such a misconstrued idea about depression. They think it's only from being sad about something. And a lot of times it is, just like, Froggy, I don't know her first name there. Like, I'd be beside myself if I was her. But with me, it's just not that case. And I have to be on medication. And that's the difference.
So I have to
wanted
also add
bring
here
out
too.
is
She was
I
mentioning
don't want
about
people to think that, well, if
she
you
was
just
very happy.
exercise, or
She
if
has
you
just about
get
everything she was
outside
asking
more,
for,
or if
and
you just
happy life. But she still has
just do
depression.
things they suggest,
Depression
you're
you
going to
don't
feel
ask
better.
for.
And that's just not the
It's
case.
something that just
There
you don't
is
wake up in the
chemical
morning and then you
depression,
feel depressed and
is what I have.
it clicks on.
Depression comes
It's a lot of
in
things
many
that's
different
emotionally
ways.
involved
That's it.
to be able to create that depression.
Jokingly,
And it
somebody
does
could be
happen in time.
depressed because they
And
picked
if
up
you
3
don't
pens
receive
and
the
none of
proper
them
help
work,
to get proper
sounds funny,
counseling,
but
you fall deeper and deeper
just-
into that depression than you have the
form
anxiety.
of idea of what I'm
And
trying to
it
explain
really
is
does hurt.
you could be
And a lot of
depressed
times
if you're
there's not a lot of
$1
people out there to
million
be able to understand
You'll be depressed
or
because
talk about it because nobody wants to
you
talk
have no
about it.
life because
But
you have that much money.
if we have
You know?
panels like this,
Somebody could be
a lot of
depressed
people will
because they have no money.
feel comfortable
They could
enough
be
to
depressed
be able to
because
talk
anything.
about it.
Relationships.
So
in my
that's
case,
what I was trying
what
with these panels,
I'm
and
depressed
I
from
succeeded.
and
I did
anxiety
really well with
because
it.
of my past.
But
I was
again, the reason
sexually
why I
abused
stopped is
by one of
because
my
a lot of
neighbors for
personal
many, many
issues
years.
I had
I
was
never retrieved the help
bringing back way too many
until I was
memories.
actually
So I'm ready to be able to attack it again. So
in my 30s.
let's continue. Don't forget to hit that like. And if you're in the chat listening and you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button.
And when
To
everything
be able
started
to
kicking on,
chat, you need to be a subscriber for 24
when
hours.
I needed some help.
So hit that like at least.
I put myself in the hospital more than once. I was on life support.
Wow.
I was really, really bad. I went through counseling after the fact. I went through almost 4.5 years worth of counseling. I learned a lot through the counseling, how to be able to change myself. But deep in heart, nothing was ever resolved. I never got a closure to be able to say my depression is wiped away and it's gone. That depression, even with medication, is still going to be there. There's no doubt that depression is going to be there. And that's what's wrong with this world, I should say. Can't pinpoint on the doctors, I can't pinpoint it on the states, but that's what's wrong with this world. They think they can prescribe a medication for you and solve your problem. It's not going to solve a problem. Yeah, you're going to find yourself a little wheezy. It might maybe not make you think about it too much, but yet it's not going to solve the problem. The only way things are going to solve the problem is for people like us to stop bringing it out to the world, start somewhere where we could all say, yeah, I got depression for this particular issue, or I have anxiety because of this. We can't be scared of talking about the issues that builds up this depression and this anxiety. I think this is my 6th or 7th time doing this depression and anxiety video, there's a lot I still have to discuss about my personal life. Do I have the courage to bring it up? Not yet. There's some people on the panel, they know what I'm talking about, but I'm not ready to bring it out yet. I have some people out there that, my friends and family, they know. It's just the fact where I think maybe possible for me to have that closure in my life and depression and anxiety would be able to talk more about it. But the way how the society is these days, it's not accepted where you could be able to talk about some certain issues that goes on in your life, either on the internet or face to face or telling your friends. This is where
I'm sorry to hear that about you.
Thank you. This is where we have to stand together and make this awareness where we need to change the world, change the outlook of depression and anxiety. We can't hide it no more over prescriptions. We can't hide it from not talking to people. Myself, I went to counseling. Probably a few other people went to counseling. When you go to that one-on-one counseling in front of your counselor, it's not the same. You walk in there, you discuss about a few things, you get upset, you tear your eyes, you cry. Counselor's over there jotting shit down on a piece of paper. You leave that counselor room. Do you think she actually cares about what happened in your life?
No, they don't.
No. You know what she's gonna do? Get on the phone and say, all right, send Joseph Mo in.
Next
She's going to
client.
take the next client and listen to that for a little while. That's not going to solve no problem. What's going to solve problems in the depression and anxiety is friends like this that's going to stand on each other's side and discuss about the problems and try to help each other. Counselors, yeah, they might work for some people, but most of us, it's not going to work.
My trouble would be I would be so depressed. I didn't want to get up and get dressed to go drive to wherever the counselor is to go talk about it. That's how depressed I was. I just can't function. And so that's not always the answer either. Like you said, I isolated myself. I didn't even feel like talking on the phone, but if people would have called me or talked to me, or if I'd have had an avenue like this, I think that would have really helped. I don't have to get dressed.
Exactly, just like she's saying,
run to the doctor
if
and talk to
people
you.
called her and talked to her, it also helps to be able to talk to somebody that has the same
Boy, that's a vocal
situation
cat.
as you do. Some people have been
He-
mentally
he's very
abused. Some
vocal.
people has been physically abused. Some people have been
He is. He's very
traumatized
vocal.
in
I'm going to
something
try to
in their
catch up
life
to
far
somebody
as
in
a
chat,
death.
so I did not ignore the chats.
Or
I
it could
know
be being
sometimes
sexually
I get bobbled
abused.
or
It could be
I'll
several different
start
things.
talking,
Why
and I
they
forget about
have the
chat.
depression,
I just wanna let
anxiety.
everybody know.
It could be
I
anything.
do try to pay attention to the
But those are the
chats.
top ones that are common. But if you have somebody that's been
I am-
sexually abused
Diver.
and you know
Lady
that person
Cadaver, I
and you've been
apologize.
sexually
I am so
abused,
sorry.
it's good to be able to socialize with that particular type of
Yeah,
person
sorry to hear that.
because
Lady
they have the same feelings. They know where you're exactly coming from.
And Lorna,
Or if
I
you
know
have
you're
somebody
out there.
that
I love you,
has,
Lorna.
if you've been mentally abused by a person,
I am on medication. I am on
it's
medication.
good for you to
Do you
be able to
mind
talk to
saying
that
what
person
happened to
because
your
they have the
son?
same
I knew,
feelings,
I don't-
vice
No,
versa.
that's okay.
So it
I-
does work. Valerie
don't
was just
mind.
talking
My
in
son
the
was
chat.
bullied.
She goes to
Um,
counseling every other
He made a
Thursday.
spur.
Oh,
That is
He was
great. I'm
bullied.
glad. I hope that
He
is
was
working.
15. He made a spur of the moment
Hopefully, we
decision
could be
to
able to
take his
bring
own
up this
life.
panel a little bit more
You know, and that was
My
February
goal is
3rd
to
of
see if I
last
could
year.
try to get this
He would have
depression
been
anxiety videos back.
16
So
on the
if you
27th
guys
of
are
February.
really interested in seeing this, please hit
Yep.
that like.
So
Oh,
right
I am
before he
so
turned
sorry.
16. I appreciate that. I am medicated, obviously. I take antidepressants and I take anti-anxiety medication. I went for many months. I didn't want to get out of the bed. I didn't want to get dressed. I didn't want to bathe. Didn't want to brush my teeth. I didn't even want to eat. It took a lot
Yep.
for me to get up and to do anything. I finally did, and I'm glad I did. But it took a lot. I was in counseling, and then we got hit with the virus, and apparently grief counseling was not considered essential, so they canceled it. So I have no form of counseling. This is my counseling, my friends, my family.
Yeah. Wow. Gosh, I couldn't imagine what you've gone through.
It's been hell. I won't lie. This is
And
the
you
hardest
two,
thing I've ever done. There's
Seems
not
like,
anything harder.
seems like we have Grandpa that's trying to come in. He's having an issue. I believe we're all having an issue with the internet. He's up in the UK. He's been having problems with the internet. Myself, Grandpa seems like he's having it. So I want to just apologize for everybody that's actually watching this video. The internet providers that's probably throughout the world is not the top of the dog today. So it's going to have some lagging. I apologize for cutting you off, Froggy and Cat.
You're okay.
Well,
Mine's been working great, miraculously.
And Lorna, that was
Well, my
never
name-
your fault.
Dukes
sweetie.
of Rhodes.
My name is Brenda, by the way.
That has
You
nothing to
don't
do with
call me Crochet Cat
depression and
anymore.
anxiety.
But
That has
what's
to
your
do with
name, Froggy?
what you're talking about.
My
with
name is
drug-
Jennifer.
Has to do with the
Okay.
drugs.
And then,
Habits there, addictions. There's nobody here that has any
and Jay, you're more than
addictions
welcome
to
come
any
up
type
with
of
the panel.
narcotics like
Nick
that.
Jones, all you
It's
have to do
basically
is show your
something
face,
that
make sure
has
it's
a chemical
the proper one.
imbalance with your brain, which is depression and anxiety.
Anybody that does want to come up on the panel, you feel free to. Got you, Nick. Feel free to come up on the panel. You do not have to have your camera on. You do not even have to have the proper name. You guys all know you could be able to change your name before you come up on the panel, or add a name when you first time come up. When you are in the basement, I'm just going to confirm to make sure it's who you are. Then therefore, I will let you up on the panel. I try to have as much as people I can on the panel to be able to give them a help.
How you doing, go-karts or going fishing?
I am
What's
not
up,
a
Nate?
doctor. Anybody that's here is not a doctor. We're just here helping other people. Luna's over there, nice and quiet. That's our mascot. That's YouTube's mascot, Luna.
so if any of you wanted to talk to me in any way, how would I leave my phone number?
Well, if you choose, if you look in the comments, you'll have where it says
Excuse me.
Private comments,
Private chat.
private chat. You could feel free to leave your number there. Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nick, how you doing?
I'm all right, mate. A rough couple of weeks.
Well, we're all here to listen.
No, my mum was taken into hospital about 2 weeks ago with a severe chest infection.
Sorry to hear about that.
Prayers for your mom.
Oh, she's out now. She's a
All
lot
right,
better
so
than
Nate,
she was.
this
She's
is
hit me with a
basically
walking
a
stick
video
again.
that's on my
Oh my
playlist,
goodness.
Depression, Anxiety. I'm actually going to be bringing it back to YouTube.
Well, I'm glad that-
So what I'm doing is actually
Please hold.
replaying
Grandpa, how you feeling today?
a video that I have rights on of a panel that I hosted with Depression and Anxiety. So it is an older video. I'm just replaying it, refreshing people's minds,
Feeling
what I
okay?
usually do with these
That's
type
good.
of
I miss
videos.
you.
And I have a poll that's
Darcy, we could have
posted
up to 10
to
people,
see if they
including
want
myself,
depression
so
and anxiety
we have plenty of
videos
room up here if
or
anybody wants to
the
come on up.
freedom of speech videos on Friday night. So I'm giving
Ruben
everybody a
looks
little
very
taste what a
comfortable.
depression and
She
anxiety
looks
video
lovely as ever.
live is. Of course, they already know what freedom of speech is.
I thought that
So this
was
is actually
Grandpa
just a
lying
recording.
down.
I'm playing of one of my lives I've
I don't
had.
look that good.
And hey, Jeff. Hey, Mark.
I have a bobcat. I have a bobcat, and I have a Eurasian link type of bobcat, or I show them on here too. But they keep me going, and pets are therapeutic. They just
Yes,
they give you something
understand,
that you
and
need
I don't
to
like
take
her
care
neither.
of,
But
and
she's
they
on
love
the
you no
video.
matter what.
This is videos.
unconditionally. And
One of
just
my
like
best videos that I
Jennifer's
hosted. This is the
cat
reason why I
back
picked
there,
this one here.
that keeps her attention on
Let's go
him,
further.
and it really does help with depression and anxiety, I believe.
Miss Punky is doing just fine, Diana. She's running around somewhere. Anyway, I've noticed in the chat there's a few people asking how many people we could have in the panel. I think I said it. I think Katrina said it as well. We could have 9 people, including myself, would be 10 people. We do have plenty of room up here. I would love to have other people up here. So if you like, I'll run that link. Feel free to come on up. We could discuss about, excuse me, anything that you would like. It could be as far as how.
Well, thank you very much, Nick.
And you didn't get it. You know,
Tell us
talk
how
about
you're
anything.
feeling.
Yes.
You know, my whole goal is to help you out. You know, that's my goal. I don't want anyone else to feel alone. I just want to make sure that you're okay and you know you're not alone. I don't want anyone else to feel sad like my son did.
Depression comes in many forms. My depression, I have a habit of hiding.
Exactly. Still do.
And what I mean by hiding is somebody will call me, somebody will talk to me, they'll ask me, they'll say, "How are you?" And I simply say,
I'm fine.
"I'm fine. I'm good. I'm having a good day." But for real, I'm not. I don't want to talk to no one. I don't want to see no one. I hide. I stay cooped up in my house. I stay away from the house, depending what's going on. I think that's what's going on this week. I shouldn't say this week. It's been coming to this point. And this is the reason why I force myself to be able to come on these panels here. This way I could be able to talk to some people. So.
Oh, he's so cute.
Question for how do I stop the self-harming thoughts? Lorna, I would love to have you up on a panel. If you would like to come up on a panel. That's a question that's raised by just about a lot of people because you got cutters out there. You got people that wants to harm themselves in different ways. The only thing I could suggest how to get rid of some of those thoughts is on the bottom. You'll see a number, the 800 number. I'm sure you can find plenty more 800 numbers you can contact somebody. Or you call the 911 number.
Well, where she lives, it's not 911, it's 999.
Right. Or
Where is she?
In the UK.
Give us a minute. I'll get you a number now.
Or what you could do is pick up the phone and call the closest person that lives next to you. Tell them that you need to talk to them. And they're really good friends. They'll come over and they'll talk to you. Explain to them what the issues are. As much as you don't want them. This is why we have these panels, because we need to enlighten people to let them know it's okay to talk about the issues they're having. We need to stop hiding what's hurting us. We need to stop talking about what is hurting us. If we stop talking about what's hurting us, you're going to realize there are more people that's willing to help you than you ever thought of. When you hide things, people don't know. They think it's just a regular day. They ain't going to try to help you because they already know you're having a good day, which you know. You lied to them because you told them you're having a good day, but yet you lied. Tell them, yeah, I'm having a bad day. I'll guarantee that person is going to want to talk to you, not once, not twice, but maybe 3 to 4 times a day. That person is going to contact you to make sure you're doing okay.
Lorna, when I have those thoughts, I tell them to my dad, I tell them to my husband. That's what I do.
And then you talk to your cat.
But yeah, you see how my cat gets when he thinks I need attention.
She sees something, boy. That she's a speaker of the house.
Well, it's a he, and he is the speaker of the house.
Well, let everybody know.
Oh, you fell. There you go.
I usually do these videos an hour long. We're now into 45 minutes into the video. So if there's anyone that would like to come up on a panel before it gets too late, feel free to hit that link. I ran it several times before. I am not here for ratings. I don't care if there's 5 people in here. I don't believe I'll ever have that many, but please share out.
So what I'll do is after this video is
there might be
complete,
somebody in your
when it's
friends list
done,
that's
I'll
going to
open up
wanna
the
listen
panel
to this video
and we'll
join
see if anybody wants to come up and talk.
I really
hold a
don't care if I
basic
get
chat, and if it happens to
no
bring
views
into
on this video.
depression, anxiety, or if anybody has
Be a
any
little
questions
upset 'cause I
regarding
wasn't able to help
the
it.
video that I'm playing, they could be able to ask
I'm
any
not here for
questions. So
ratings.
I am not going to end this video
Not here
within
for
15
me.
minutes like this
I'm
recording
here to be able to
says.
help myself and anyone else that comes up in the panel or the chat.
Hey, I think the biggest problem with it causes a lot of depression in this country is in the world in general, because people judge you by too many people are judgmental. They judge people by their looks. They judge people by their income level. They judge people on where they live, and they make it sound like they have a choice. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
I mean, you can choose where you live sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's money, but like your looks, I can't. When you're born, you don't get to decide if you're going to be 6 foot tall, black hair, and blue eyes, and look like Rock Hudson. It's just like women can't choose if they're going to be 5'11", blonde, redhead, or whatever, and long legs and double. You know what I mean? You know, they don't have a choice.
Lorna's in the basement. There you are, Lorna.
I just happened to see it. I did not hear the bing. I apologize about that, Lorna. How are you doing today?
Not great. Not great.
Well, we're all here.
Hi,
We're
Lorna.
all here to listen.
Except for Pusheen.
Your cat is making me laugh. That's one good thing. Your cat is making me laugh.
He's wound up.
Stop giving them the
Making me
cat.
laugh too.
I have deer in my backyard, and it's got him wound up.
If you open the door and let him out, he'd look up, he'd run from him though.
Yes, he would. He could run from him.
Yeah. So Lorna, how could we be able to listen and give you 10 minutes of the panel where we could be able to try to help you out as much as possible?
I'll make Lucky stay longer if you have to, baby.
You don't have to make me. I would love to stay longer as long as everybody's still into it.
Oh,
Sweetheart. I love you, Lorna.
We all do.
I wish I was closer to you. I would give you the biggest hug.
I was raped on my 13th birthday by my dad. When I was 16, I tried to take him to court, and there wasn't enough evidence. My brother turned against me. My mum stood by that bloke. And I found out later when my niece turned 14, he raped her and made her pregnant. I could kill him. And there wasn't enough evidence to prove that he raped her or anything. So he can do it again and again and again.
All right, so we're gonna stop this.
We are here.
Let's see. We're gonna stop that video. If you guys want to see any more of those videos, it's depression, anxiety. It's on my playlist. Right now, we're just gonna I'm gonna run the link for the panel if anybody wants to come up for either a basic chat if they want to be able to talk about depression, anxiety, or freedom of speech, just basic whatever. Let's get this StreamYard here. And the video clip that I did play, that is actually, I have all rights to that video. I hosted the panel. The people came up on my YouTube channel into the panel to be able to talk about their issues. So, there's can't be no copyright. Again, I have all rights on that video. The link is posted there. I'm going to paste that up top. Let's see, I don't know why that put using timeout block. StreamYard. Depression right here. Alright, so we're going to link this to the top. Move. Alright, there's the link up top if anybody wants to come up. If not, we're going to end this video. And hopefully we could be able to start doing these on Friday nights. Maybe not every Friday, but every other Friday. I do pop up lives all the time like I'm doing one now. We'll give it a couple minutes. A few things I gotta get a hold of. If Katrina, if you happen to be watching this video, I need some help on my Nightbot. Or if anybody could be able to explain to me what I'm doing wrong with my Nightbot. Basically what it is I log on to the Nightbot channel. I log on, got my account set up. It does recognize my YouTube channel, but it's not coming apparent in my chats, which I don't know why. So maybe somebody could be able to help me out. Either on one of my lives I do. And let's see, banners. Let's see if we could put a little bit of night music on. I've been doing a lot of live videos, which is a lot of local YouTube cams. That's at beaches. I do the sunrise, I do the sunset. Sometimes I'll do night streams, which is all night long. We'll turn this down just a tad bit. So we got 5 people over there viewing. Like I said, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. Please hit that like, hit the share, hit that subscribe. Also, another thing, I'm still looking for the Lucky 7. I did sell a Lucky 7 a long time ago, about 2.5 years ago. Don't know where it is, but if you do happen to know where the Lucky 7 is, share a video. Send it to me. Either that, drop a name in one of my descriptions on the bottom in a chat somewhere. Tell me who owns it and how I can get a hold of them. I miss it. I want to see some pictures. I want to see that thing in action. I haven't seen it in a long time. Where is the Lucky 7? It takes me a while to eat. Yeah. I really haven't been eating too much myself. Alright, well, seems like nobody wants to come up on the panel, which is fine with me. It's one of those pop-up videos. Once again, if you happen to like these type of videos with the depression and anxiety, hit that like after the video is complete on the bottom of this video. Leave a comment. Let me know if you want to have it on a Friday night. We'll talk to you guys later. Let's see, let's see if I can play one of these here at the ending here. Got some old videos. Alright, where is the Lucky 7? You guys, all you mud mowers out there, where's that Lucky 7? Leave a comment below if you know where it is.